What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Bridge City Sinners. Yes, indeed, Bridge City Sinners fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Brent Winship, and Brent wanted to see me react to this. It is Bridge City Sinners with a tune called Witch's Wrath.
I'll swallow your soul!
Come get some.
Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Bridge City Sessions, okay? And the video has 4.7 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Bridge City Sinners, Witch's Wrath, Bridge City Sessions. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this!
they're doing something really okay. In the terms of making the song catchy, in terms of making something within the song stand out, they're doing something very simple but so effective. Every eighth measure, they do the same thing every single time. They get to that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 on the downbeat of 4 of every eighth measure. They, well, I can't speak for everybody, but I know she's doing it for sure. But everybody's doing something very similar. Everybody just strums down, whether it be guitar, the banjo, whatever the case may be. Everybody strums down, except her. She strums up, and when she strums up, she's doing it on the bridge. She's doing it across the bridge, actually, down, kind of like you'll hear guitar players, strum, on the headstock. They'll pluck the strings on the headstock. Very similar, just down here past the bridge. To get that high-pitched type of sound. It happens every eighth measure on the downbeat of 4. And like clockwork, it has happened every single time since the beginning of the song. It's predictable. It's catchy. You can bank on it. So far, you've been able to bank on it without question. And because it's so high-pitched, you can't help but notice it, in contrast to everything else happening in the song. It's super easy to do, and it's very effective. So, gotta kind of tip the cap to them on that. Across the board, everybody sounds really good. Violin, string bass, the upright bass, the banjo, even the washboard. I saw the washboard. I'm like, I wonder how much that's going to be coming into play here. It hasn't really come into play a whole lot, but when it has, it's been almost. I know it's a percussion instrument. I get it, but it's been treated like a drum almost. There hasn't been a whole lot of ratcheting up or down. It's been tapping on it like a pair of bongos, for example. It's just been tap on with the fingertips, tapping with the fingertips. It is getting a little bit of a metallic impact. It is coming through in the mix a little bit. You can, if you look for it, you can hear it. It's sparse. It's not there all the time. But every once in a while, you hear it come in, and it sounds good. Yeah, guitars sound good. Everything sounds good across the board. I got no issue with anything here. Vocals are being done well. Very fitting for the style of the song. So yeah, no problems, no issues. Let's get back into this.
I put my spell on you. I believe the devil watches over us. Sees every little thing we do.
There it is again. All right, here it comes again. 1, 2, 3.
And the bitch is me. Don't give a fuck about you. And they say that God's the one that judges us, not ashamed of the things I do.
Ending was a little sloppy, but that's all right. That's okay. Not a lot to talk about. I said everything I needed to say during the course of the reaction, so this is going to be a short review. Do not get comfortable. Let me get my thoughts together, make sure I didn't miss anything, and I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Bridge City Sinners with Witch's Wrath. This was a request from Brent Winship. Yeah, there's not a lot to talk about. I seriously said everything I needed to say during the course of the reaction, so this is going to be a short review. Do not get comfortable. Just warning you right now. Let's start with the score, and we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that one a 6.8. Yep, 6.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 6.8. What does that mean? Well, a 6.8 would translate to a pretty good skill rating because overall, I think this is a pretty good tune. It would also get 3 out of 5 stars and a, check this one out, a B as in boy, B letter grade. Yes, a B. So there you go, a 6.8, pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B as in boy, B letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Haha, so glad you asked. This is my third reaction to Bridge City Sinners, and I know the other two had higher scores than this. I know I was up in the mid 7s for them, and this is a high 6. Okay, so why the drop? Well, I didn't get the biggest reason that this is gonna sound really weird, but the biggest reason was I missed the vocal harmonies that we got out of the first two. I know there was some vocal harmony work done in this one, but it wasn't to the extent that the other two had. It was sparse here and there, and it kind of left the song feeling a little hollow from a vocal standpoint. Instrumentally, everybody sounded good, don't get me wrong. I think the other songs were also a little catchier. I think the chordal progressions that they had within the song were a little more attention-getting, a little more pleasing to the ear than this one was. I mean, don't get me wrong, they did nothing wrong when it came to the songwriting here. I just think they did a better job with the other two songs. The biggest thing going for this song was every 8th measure, the downbeat of on the 8th measure, on the downbeat of 4, we had that one bridge strum, you know, and that definitely got your attention without question. The other strength in this song was the lead vocals. I mean, she did a really nice job delivering on her parts, but everything else was just kind of, I hate to say it, but it was just kind of filler. You know, everything else there, I mean, it all served a purpose, yes, but nothing stood out. Nothing was attention getting. It was all just kind of there to fill out the sound, which they did a fine job of. Don't get me wrong, but and the other one, there were solos. There were little lines that certain instruments would get, whether it be violin or banjo or guitar, whatever the case may be. Somebody got some solo lines, and we didn't have that in this one. It was kind of a letdown, but still getting a pretty good score nonetheless. I mean, it has nothing wrong with it. I want to be very clear on that. They didn't do anything wrong. I just think the other two songs were better. So that's how we're ending up at that 6.8. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 6.8, which is a pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B as in boy, B letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.